Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is going to be all about what does the rest of your 2020 look like. I know that there's still a lot of uncertainty with everything that's been going on, so hopefully this gives you some guidance, some hope, some clarity, and all of that. So let's begin by taking a big inhale through our nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Now intuitively choose a pile. You can pause this video and meditate a little bit more. But let's start with pile number 1. So if you chose pile number 1, this reading is for you. I'm going to start with your tarot cards. So the first one is Justice, Four of Wands, and King of Pentacles. So with Justice, this is really showing me that things are going to be more in your favor than they have been before. So especially if you've been really following your highest purpose and you've really been spreading love and goodness to others, you're going to be getting that in return. So this is really heavy on karma. So this is showing that things are going to be much more in your favor for the rest of 2020. This could also show that if you have any legal matters that you're currently dealing with, that things will be going in your favor. But this is just really showing that altogether, every aspect of your life, things are going to be going a little bit more smoothly, a little bit more in your favor, especially if you've been a good person and you've been following your highest good. So that's what I'm seeing with the Justice card. The Four of Wands, so this is all about celebration. This is about union. So you could either be getting married, you could be getting engaged, you could just be celebrating with family and loved ones, but it's really showing a joyous time in your life. And these three cards together are amazing. So it's showing celebration and union and happiness. And then the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is really, he's wealthy, he's abundant, he is financially set. So this to me is showing that if you've been following your highest self and you've been doing good and spreading good and positivity, you're going to be very happy, you're going to be celebrating with loved ones, and you're going to be a lot more abundant. So this is showing that 2020 is going to be, or the rest of the year, it's going to be going much, much smoother, and that you can expect celebrations and more abundance than you've been experiencing from the beginning of this year. So that's very, very exciting. I'm going to move on to some more cards. So we have a spiritual union and new beginnings. So the spiritual union, I really got that from the Four of Wands. So you could be getting married, you could be getting engaged, you could be entering a new relationship, but this is showing someone, this is a soulmate or a twin flame. This is showing a very, very powerful union. So this is, two big changes, being open to receive. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very big relationship that's coming in, and it's going to be very harmonious, joyous. But that's really exciting. I'm really getting it from the Four of Wands, that this is a new relationship and it's going to bring a lot of happiness and new beginnings. So this could definitely be a new relationship, or you're starting a life together, so you really are getting married. I'm really seeing this heavy on relationships. Yeah, this is really exciting. Things are going to be going a lot smoother. You're going to be celebrating and entering a new relationship. It's going to be a time of a lot more abundance. So usually the Pentacles is monetary. It's very 3D world, but maybe it's an abundance of love and happiness. And yes, the infinity symbol on this cup, this is really showing that this is going to last a long, long time. This could last forever, or just a very long, harmonious relationship. But this is very exciting. You're going to have new beginnings together. You're going to be traveling the world together. This is a very, very strong partnership. So that is very exciting. Let's move on to your Moonology cards. So we have Nothing will come of this situation, void of course, moon. Surrender to the divine, full moon. And balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So with the nothing will come of this situation, I feel like this has been the beginning of your 2020, where you just kind of felt empty. You kind of didn't know what direction you were going. You could have felt kind of helpless in the beginning of 2020. And yeah, so this is just really showing that you weren't sure what was going on in your life. But then surrender to the divine. So this is really showing that really going with the flow of life. Maybe you've really had to just kind of surrender and take this time to rest and really just follow your intuition and surrender to your highest self. And then by doing that, things are going to be going your way. Things are going to be more fair. Things are going to be more flowing. And then having the balance, spirituality and practicality. So making sure that you're not just living in the spiritual world, that you're bringing the practicality to it. So that could also line up with the King of Pentacles. So bringing a more practical energy, or being more practical with money, not always kind of daydreaming and being in your head and meditating. I think you really need to do that to kind of move out of how you were feeling in the beginning of 2020. But to me, this is really showing that going with the flow, following your intuition, following your highest good, and surrendering to what's supposed to happen to your highest self, your highest good. It's going to bring a new relationship. It's going to bring more abundance. Just making sure that you stay practical with everything as well. I'm also seeing with the King of Pentacles, maybe with this relationship, it is someone maybe a little bit older, someone who's successful, someone who is a little bit more practical and down to earth, grounded. So that could represent maybe the new relationship coming into your life, or that could represent your partner. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from your reading, group number 1. Thank you so much. Comment down below if this resonated, and let's move on to pile number 2. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose this pile, this reading is for you. I'm going to start off with your tarot cards. So we have the Magician. This is one of my favorite cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have the Magician, the Sun, and Wheel of Fortune. Alright, so right off the bat, this is freaking amazing. So the rest of your 2020. So the Magician really symbolizes being a master manifester. So this is you really manifesting your dreams into your reality. The Sun is all about joy, happiness. It's just like literally the epitome of joy and just feeling so good. The Wheel of Fortune is karma or destiny working in your favor. It's usually a sign of good luck coming your way. So for the rest of 2020, this is looking very magical and very happy and just amazing. So you could find that things that you've been wanting to manifest in the beginning of 2020 are really coming to you now. So your manifestations, everything that you've been wanting, it's really being fulfilled now. And then having the Sun, you're going to be so happy and joyous. So even though 2020 has been pretty intense and scary for so many people, you're going to be finding a lot of happiness. You're going to be manifesting things that you've always wanted, and that this is really destiny. That maybe you've been going through a hard time, but you were supposed to go through that to see the sun and to see the joy and really feel the abundance of your manifestations coming into your reality. But that is freaking amazing. And then having 3 major arcana cards, this is big changes coming into your life. You're going to be facing some major changes in your life, and the rest of 2020 is going to be very lucky, very magical, almost just so happy, so fulfilling. Really, some of my favorite cards just kind of grouped together in this. So this is a very positive reading so far. Let's move on to some more cards. You have Moving On and Passion Ignited. So I kind of got that you're moving on from something, that you may have been going through something quite difficult either in the beginning of 2020 or even longer than that before that, but you're moving on from something that doesn't serve you anymore. And see, you're almost, there's darkness, and then you're moving into the light, you're moving towards the sun. And by doing this, to really walking away from something, whether it's a situation or a person, a job, it could be anything, but by walking away from this, you're really stepping into the light and you're moving towards your passion. You're really having your passion ignited. This is a new beginning. So by doing this, by moving on, by walking away, you're going to be lighting something up inside of you that's going to attract your manifestations. That's going to attract your joy and your happiness and these manifestations that you've always wanted. And luck is on your favor. The universe is working with you. So yeah, some new beginning is coming into your life, and you're really going to be working on your passions, and you're going to be attracting anything you want. So this is a great time to really focus on what you've been manifesting. Maybe get a manifestation journal and start writing down your manifestations, and know that anything is possible. And by doing this, know that this is a magical time. This is a perfect time to be manifesting something. So really writing it down and seeing it and visualizing it and meditating on it, you're going to attract it into your life. So this is a very, very powerful, magical time. Let's move on to your Moonology cards. So we have Show the World the Real You, Full Moon in Aquarius. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. And the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So that goes on with the moving on. You've gone through a cycle of some pretty intense, dark times, whether it's the beginning of 2020 or even longer than that you're almost out of that cycle. And just know that the end is coming to that you're moving on to much better things. Show the world the real you. So this is being authentic, really speaking your truth, opening up that throat chakra, and just really, really being authentic, speaking your truth, and really know what you want on a deep level and be unapologetic about it. Show the world your passions. Show the world you. Show the world the things that light you up inside, because that's what's going to lead you to your dharma. The answers you need are coming. So this is showing that just trusting the universe and going with the flow, your manifestations are you're gonna go with the flow, and what you need to know is going to come to you at the right moment. So just trust that the universe is going to guide you, that your spirit guides are going to guide you, and you're going to be guided to your manifestations. Just trust that you have the power. Trust yourself. Show the world the real you. Really unapologetically show what you want in this world, and that you're going to be guided. And at the end of this tough cycle that you've been going through, it's coming to an end. And it made you so much stronger. And now's the time to manifest your desires, to really work on your passions and not be scared to work on your passions, to really focus on yourself at this time, because you're being guided to so much happiness and so much joy. And the Magician, there's nothing that can't be manifested. So no desire or no want is too big. Nothing's too big for the universe. The universe is here to guide you. They're going to help bring good luck in your favor. So if you're still in this situation, it's showing that the best thing to do is to walk away. If this is a sign that you need to walk away from something, do it now. Or maybe you just recently have walked away from something. But I think that's what really is going to unlock the door and lead you to this happiness and joy. But that is your reading, group number 2. Thank you so much. Let's move on to group number 3. So if you chose group number 3, this reading is for you. Let's start off with your tarot cards. So you have 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Wands reversed. Alright, so with your reading, what I'm getting right now is I'm getting heavy on that a relationship. So I'm seeing that you may have been disappointed in the past by a loved one. Maybe you've recently broken up with someone, or you don't trust very easily. You're very disappointed from love, and you might be feeling very sad, heartbroken, and there's a loss here. And I'm really getting that this is a relationship, and that maybe a new relationship is trying to come into your life, someone who's a charmer. There's romance trying to come into your life, but you're very defensive, you're very paranoid because of these past relationships, so you're not trusting. And that this new relationship is trying to enter your life, but you're too paranoid, you're too defensive. You aren't allowing yourself to open up and possibly let new love in because all of the heartbreak and the loss in the past. So I'm going to see what the rest of your, okay. Okay, so the rest of your cards, so you're the only group that got 3 of these cards, but you have Suffering in Silence, Fulfillment of Wishes, and the Heart Chakra. Okay, so you've really been suffering, and a 9 is really showing endings, that you've had a lot of heartbreak, you've had loss, and you've really kind of isolated yourself, and you've suffered by yourself, and you've needed this alone time to kind of heal, but you still feel very paranoid and defensive. But you really want, interesting, okay, so you have another 9 endings. You really want love in your life, but you're almost blocking it off because whether it's subconscious or not, you're not trusting, you're defensive, you're paranoid, and maybe you're trying to heal from it and you're trying to allow new love into your life, but subconsciously you have to work on this. You have to work on changing your beliefs and know that just because you experienced that in the past, that's not how it's going to be in the future. So by ending that thought process of thinking that love is only going to end in sadness and loss and heartbreak, getting rid of that thoughts, like those beliefs, it's going to lead to new love. It's going to lead to fulfillment of wishes. And it's interesting that this is green, which is the color of the heart chakra. So and then we have the heart chakra, which is all about love, compassion. So it's really showing that your heart chakra is closed off because of this loss in the past, and that you really need to work on opening up your heart, opening up that heart chakra, knowing that it's not like that all the time. And I really feel like this is a deep down subconscious, maybe it's you're more aware of this thinking, but just knowing that you need to heal yourself and get over that way of thinking to be able to allow romance into your life. That someone is knocking on your door and really trying to come into your life, but you're blocking it. Or maybe you haven't met that person yet. Maybe that once you release those blockages, then that's when your soulmate's going to come into your life. So yeah, this is a time of healing. So the rest of 2020, really making sure that you're healing and you're getting over this heartbreak. And that if you do, the rest of 2020, there might be someone coming. You might meet someone new at some point at the end of 2020. So really making sure that you're healing that, and you could definitely have new love coming into your life. Let's move on to Moonology. So we have, what do you need to release? Don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, so what do you need to release? Waning mood and don't let your past hold you back, South Node. And then we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, so what do you need to release? You need to release those thought patterns, those beliefs that you have of love and not trusting and being paranoid and being defensive. You need to release that. You need to heal. And don't let your past hold you back. Don't let that hold you back from new love and happiness. Because just because of what you experienced in the past, that's something you had to go through, but that's not how it's going to be in the future. And then luck is on your side. So really just know that there is good luck on your side, that you really need to do this healing, and then you know that someone new is trying to come into your life, that luck is on your side, that you really can have a fulfillment of any wish if you do this inner work. Yeah, the new moon, it's a new beginning. That luck is on your side, leading you to this new beginning. this new love. But there's a lot of healing here. So you've definitely had some darkness in your past, a lot of hurt. But once you get past that, then you're gonna fulfill your wishes. You're gonna be able to manifest that new love into your life, and that they're trying to come in, but you need to let go of the pain from the past. But that's all I have for you, group number 3. Thank you so much. If this reading resonated with you, comment down below, and thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.